my name is Christina Szymanski. I have a level C4, C5 spinal cord injury, which means I can't use my hands. And I'm here today to talk to you about some of my favorite iPad apps. And the one that I want to talk to you about right now is called iBooks, which is one of the reasons I bought the iPad in the first place, because I was looking into getting an e-reader. And iBooks is really great. Number one, it's free. It comes with your iPad, so it's one of the apps that's already included. And what's so great about it is you can fit thousands and thousands of books into a tiny little space. And there's a lot of customizable features that make it really easy to use. And I'm going to show you some of those right now. When you open up your iBooks, basically you'll see your bookshelf, and that's got all the different books that you've purchased or download. And if you want to look for new books, you go to the store. And what's really cool about the store is that when you click on a book, you can get ratings and reviews from other iPad users. Like you can see, this book has 10 ratings, and looks like everybody really likes it. And you can read it, read their reviews. And also, what's really cool is you can get a sample. And what that means is they will send you usually like the first chapter of the book. And so you can check it out before you decide whether or not you want to purchase it. And you can see here that the way that it's set up is it looks exactly like your traditional book. And you navigate it just like you would a real book, flipping the pages. The good thing about this versus a traditional book is that they include a scroll bar on the bottom, so you can quickly access different parts of the book. There's also a drop-down menu, which will give you the table of context and things like that, which are interactive. So it's just a matter of clicking on a part of the book and it'll take you there, which is pretty cool. The other thing is, let's say you're tired of you can't see that good and you need glasses or something. Well, you can customize the book the way you want. You can make the font bigger. You can change the font if you don't, if that's not easy for you to read, or maybe you just don't like it. You can change the style. The other thing, you can change the brightness. Like at night, I like to put it down pretty low so I don't deal with glare and it looks more like a traditional book. The other features that I really like is the fact that if you come across a word you don't know, you can touch it, it highlights, and then dictionary, and it'll give you a definition right here in the book itself. Now say you want to go to a different book, it's just as simple as going back to your library and then picking a new book. And what's cool is that it will go back to the spot where you stopped. So this was the page that I was last on. You can see my bookmark here, which you just tap. And you might notice that, I'm just going to show this again, there we go, that I have some highlighting here. And to do that, all you do is you push down on the word you want, and then you drag. And if you notice, it's cool because it magnifies it to help you see it better, and then you would just hit highlight. And you can also change the colors of the highlighting. So say it's a textbook or something, you want to, maybe the green is definitions and the pink is just something interesting, whatever you want. You can also add notes. You can see here I was just writing a note, just summarizing for myself. And the other really interesting thing that I think is cool is that if you have a PC, you can back up all your purchases through your iTunes. You would just sync it, and so that way if you want to take a book off, you could always put it back on. If you have notes, it'll save that. And the other cool thing that about iPads specifically is that the books are in color. I'm trying to see if I think Winnie the Pooh comes with the and you can see, yeah, there's color illustrations, where right now all the other e-readers, excuse me, are in black and white, and that's one difference with the iPad, is that you have everything in color.